Hi, welcome to our practice. My name is Blair and I'll be leading this class. And we're going to start seated. So go ahead and find a comfortable seated position. One suggestion would be to take a few blankets, rolling them in half, and then sitting on that rolled edge. So I'll go ahead and place this blanket under my hips. And we can even stack 2 or 3 blankets to find our hips above our knees. I'll go ahead and pull the flesh away from my sit bones, really allowing to connect my hips, to connect my sit bones towards that earth, and to feel some lift. Let's bring our hands to our thighs, palms down or palms up, whatever feels right for you at this moment. And let's close our eyes. And without altering our breath, let's simply notice how and where we're breathing. Are we breathing through our nose or through our mouth? Do we feel our breath more in our belly or more in our chest? Maybe more on our right side or on our left. And there's no right or wrong. We're simply noticing where we are coming to our practice. And let's begin engaging our Ujjayi breath, that sweet breath that we breathe in and out through our nose. Creating an audible wave-like sound. Let's notice if our inhale matches the length of our exhale. Feeling that with each inhale, our body lifts, our spine lengthens. And with our exhale, feeling those shoulder blades descend on our back. Feel our hips rooting into the earth. With our next inhale, let's bring our hands together at our heart center, palm to palm, backs of our thumbs resting on our breastbone. And we can really feel the lift of our inhale with our hands. So as we inhale, feel our chest rise. And as we exhale, feeling it settle back in. Inhale, our belly expands. Exhale, our navel comes back towards our spine. And continuing with this Ujjayi breath, let's set an intention for our practice, be it one word, a phrase, or a dedication. When you're ready, with an inhale, slowly open our eyes. Relax our hands back down towards our thigh. And we'll come forward onto our hands and knees. So moving aside our blanket, let's find our way onto our hands and knees. So finding here our wrists underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips, fingers spread wide, feeling all of 10 fingers evenly supporting our weight. And we'll move through cat-cow. So inhale, drop that belly, lift our gaze, lift our hips. And exhale, pressing away, rounding our back, tucking our chin and sit bone. Inhale, gazing up, opening our heart. Exhale, really press away, press into the tops of our feet such that our back really rounds. Continuing a few more times in silence. With our next exhale, let's bring our big toes together, knees wide, and round, coming down into child's pose. Our arms extended out in front of us, fingers spread wide. Engage these hands, really pressing into the mat so that our elbows are lifted. Our forehead comes towards the floor. Our hips come back towards our heels. And if we're not connecting our forehead towards the earth, let's go ahead and take a blanket or a block and placing it underneath our forehead so that we can connect. Feel this connection to the blanket, to the block, to the earth. Same thing with our hips. If our hips are not reaching back towards our heels, simply take that blanket and allow ourselves to reach, to connect. So we're here breathing. Feeling that with each inhale, we're really expanding. And with our exhale, we're feeling our hips sinking deeper towards our hips. Inhale, let's bring awareness to our low back, feeling it really expand. And exhale, sinks a bit deeper. Inhale, gently coming up again to all fours, mindfully moving a prop if we're using them. And finding here, again, our wrists under our shoulders, knees under our hips. And we want to feel that our hips are really even, really balanced. Just notice how they feel. If we place a teacup on our low back, we would want it to stay there. That's how balanced we are. So let's gaze down towards our left thumb. And with our inhale, let's reach our right fingertips forward. Right palm comes towards the center, so it's facing towards our ear, if you will. And options stay here. If you want to go a little bit further, we can reach our opposite foot. So reach our left heel back, flexing our foot. And we're engaging our core, feeling that we're turning our left side a bit down to keep it balanced, to keep our hips even. Our left thigh is rotating inward. And our gaze is down, still towards that left thumb, so that our spine and our neck are in line with each other. One more breath. Exhale, bringing your hand and knee back to center. Again, observe, feel this balance here. Gazing towards our right thumb this time. Inhale, reaching left fingertips forward. If you wish to add that foot, reaching our right heel back. Engage our core. Feel the rotation of our right thigh inward. Spread the fingers wide. Flex the foot. Spread those right toes. One more breath. And exhale. Hand and knee come back. Big toes together. Rounding once more into child's pose. Engage these fingers. Press down into the mat. Lift our elbows and feel our hips sinking back. With our inhale, let's walk our fingers over towards the left side. We can either keep our hands separated or bring maybe our right palm onto our left for a nice stretch of our right side body. Feeling our right hip still grounded back here. Inhale, back to center. One breath. With the next exhale, moving to the right. This time, again, our hands apart, or our left palm comes on top of our right. Focusing on keeping that left hip grounded so we can feel the length in our left side. Inhale, coming back to center for a breath or two. With your next inhale, gently walking your hands back towards our knees, rolling onto our one side and swinging our feet out in front of us. And we'll come into Dandasana, staff pose. And here we'll have our legs straight and together, and it can really help us to have a blanket or two under our hips to find some lift. So I'll go ahead and take this blanket right under my sit bones. Heels again, reaching forward, sit bones connected to the earth. And I'm tall, I'm really strong. My legs are engaged so much that my heels might flutter off the earth just a few inches. My hands are down alongside my body so that I'm pressing down, feeling lift. Feel my shoulders back and down. My gaze is down towards my toes, chin slightly tucked. Let's take 2 deep breaths. Great. With our next inhale, if you have a strap, maybe taking the strap into our hands as we reach forward and wrap the strap around both balls of our feet. If we don't have a strap, we can simply take our hands alongside our body, maybe placing them on our shins. Maybe if we can reach our toes, great. What we want to be mindful of is that we're avoiding this rounding our back. If we need to round our back to get really far down our feet, that's not the goal. What our goal is to keep our back open. So our shoulder blades are squeezing together, which it helps to open our chest. So with my chest tall, maybe I'm just coming here just a little bit forward. I feel a nice stretch in the backs of my legs. I feel open in my chest. This is beautiful. The straps can also help us keep that openness, holding one strap in each hand, feeling that I'm actually opening my chest, and it's with my heart that I'm coming down towards my legs. Wherever you are, go ahead and close those eyes. Let's take a few deep breaths. With our next inhale, sitting up tall, and we'll have a few options for a back bend. One option, keeping our hips on the ground, fingertips come behind us, we point our toes, bend our elbows, puff our chest, and lift our gaze. Option one. If you want to come a little bit deeper, we bring our palms towards the earth, fingers are pointing towards our hips, feet down about hip width apart. Pressing down through our feet and fingers, inhale, lift those hips, coming into tabletop position. You can relax your head back, or you can keep your chin up, either way. Exhale, lowering our hips back towards the earth. And we're going to extend our right foot out in front of us. Left heel comes in towards our body. And we want to start here by having the center line of our body going exactly in line with our front extended leg. So you want to find that our center line is matching our right leg. So take our fingertips and tilt our chest so that our leg is in line with our body. We can either use a strap here to strap our sole of our right foot as we come forward, or simply use those fingertips. Again, inhale, open gaze up, and exhale with that heart gently coming forward. We have that flexed front right leg. Inhale, coming back, and we'll come into a twist. So keeping our right leg straight, we'll bring our left foot to the outside of our right leg, and let's keep that right leg straight. The other option is to bring our right heel down towards the outside of our left hip. But if we find that we're tilted and our left hip is up off the mat or the blanket, we definitely want to keep our right leg straight, which is what I'll demonstrate here. We'll interlace our fingers around that left shin and use that to lift ourselves tall. As we come into twist, be mindful that the taller and straighter we are, the more benefits we get out of our twists. So keeping this length, inhale, lengthen, and exhale, we'll bring our left fingertips back behind us and either wrap our right arm around our left knee or bring our elbow to the inside of this thigh. I'll demonstrate by wrapping. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, slowly twist to our left. And we're going to start our twist from our belly button and gently, slowly moving up our spine. Inhale, length. Exhale, twist. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. With your inhale, gently coming back to center, extend out our left leg, and we can shake our feet, shake it out. Do the same sequence on the opposite side. So bringing our right heel in towards our body, bringing the center of our chest along the length of our left leg. So fingertips to the outside, a little twist here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward, heart leads, shoulders back. Fingertips towards the earth, maybe hands to our shin or use that strap, whatever you want. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Inhale, coming back up. Bringing our right foot to the outside of our left leg straight or bent. Fingers interlaced around our right shin. Again, use that to help inhale and create this length. And exhale, we'll twist now towards our right. Right fingertips behind us, left arm wraps around, or elbow to the inside. Inhale, lift. And exhale, twist. And remember, we have 5 or 6 breaths here to twist slowly rather than making it one quick, sudden movement. Let's go gently, slowly, helping us unwind. Inhale, gently release, coming forward. And we'll go ahead and bring the soles of our feet together. So I'll face you guys so you can see what we're going to do, but you just stay right where you are. So we're going to bring the soles of our feet together. Heels can be in close towards our hips, or maybe they're farther out. You can play here and I'll give a different stretch, different sensation, just depending where you are. Hands can be on our ankles, on our shins, holding our feet. Inhale, open. And exhale again, lead with that heart as we hinge forward. We spend so much of our time leading with our mind, leading with our head, which has us curving, rounding. Let's spend this practice leading with our heart. Close those eyes. Inhale, gently come up tall, and we're going to extend both legs out. This might look pretty close, and that's great. You're gonna know, just depending on how open our legs are, how far you're going to go. So we might be completely in splits with your mat, which is great, or we might look like a little V, which is also great. You're just gonna find your space. The first option here, with our legs out, feet flexed, heels reaching forward, bring our fingertips back behind us to support us, to keep ourselves tall. We might feel a really healthy stretch here, and if that's the case, stay here, close your eyes, breathe into it. If you find that you need a little bit more of a stretch, you simply bring your hands in front of you. Maybe this is it. Or maybe you begin to walk forward. Again, keeping in mind that our chest is what's guiding us rather than this. We're tall and we're going slow with our heart. So I'll choose here, my fingertips back behind me, sitting up tall, but still feeling a really healthy stretch in my legs. When you're ready, wherever you are, coming back up straight, taking the insides of our knees, bending our feet once more in towards each other. Baddha Konasana. Inhale, open. And exhale once more. Feeling that nice stretch in our hips. Close those eyes. Send your breath to your hips, or to whatever area of your body could use some extra support or opening. Inhale, coming up tall. Great. And we're going to focus on our outer hips. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, and I'll mirror you here, so take your right foot, bring it out in front of you, and we're going to take our left ankle, placing it on top of our right knee, and maybe our left knee comes down on top of our right ankle. So this is fire log pose. It's possible your legs look like this. It's also possible your legs look like this and we're a little bit tighter in our hips, which is totally fine. Take some blankets, place it underneath your hips here for some support. It's a really sweet, healthy stretch for our outer legs. So wherever we are, when we find those blankets to go under our knees, let's sit up tall. And exhale, maybe we're here, maybe we're tall. If we have a little bit more space, maybe we start to walk our fingertips forward. Close your eyes, breathing into the stretch. Inhale, gently come back. Release our legs, only the same thing on the opposite side. This time it's our left leg that's underneath, taking the opposite ankle on top of our left knee. Flex those feet. Really important to have our toes coming back towards our knees. Our feet are engaged, our ankles are engaged to help protect our knees. Place those blankets under your legs as needed. Come tall. Either we stay tall or we hinge a little bit with our chest. Close those eyes. And notice here if our face is relaxed. Actively soften your jaw, your tongue. With your exhale, release the muscles in your eyes. Inhale, gently release. Relax our legs out straight, shake those toes. Great job, you guys. So we're going to do a breath practice called Nadi Shodhana, which is alternate nostril breathing. And then we're going to go to the wall and put our feet up our wall for some extra sweet relaxation. So for Nadi Shodhana, this alternate nostril breathing, we want to find ourselves in a comfortable seated position. So if that's with the blanket, if that's not with the blanket, it's totally up to you. We just want to find ourselves tall, our spine long, ourselves open. And we're going to start here taking our right hand and bringing our index and middle fingers towards our palm. So I'll mirror you here. So take your right hand, our index and middle fingers towards your palm, sitting up tall. Let's all inhale and exhale together. So inhale and exhale. Again, inhale through our nose. At the top of our inhale, take that right thumb and close our right nostril so that we exhale through the left. Inhale through our left nostril. At the top of our inhale, we switch and close our left nostril with our ring and pinky finger, and we exhale through the right. Inhale right. At the top, close right with our thumb, exhale left. Inhale left. At the top, switch, exhale right. Go ahead and close your eyes as we continue this breath practice. At the top of each inhale is when we switch our sides. And you might notice one side is more open than the other, and this is totally normal. This is part of the reason why you breathe this way, is to help balance our two sides. Next time we exhale through our right nostril, go ahead and release our hand down towards our thigh. And just take a few moments to breathe deep here. Perhaps noticing a shift. All right, we're coming towards one of the most relaxing pose that we have in yoga, and it's going to be with our feet up the wall. So I'll describe it first and then I'll show you guys. So what's important is if you have a blanket, to go ahead and place the folded blanket right up against the wall, and we're going to take our hips right next to the wall and bring our feet up. So it's probably just better to show you. So I'm going to take the blanket. It's flush against the wall. I'm going to take my right hip, and you can do the right or left side, and I'm right up against the wall. I'm hugging the wall. I can feel I'm touching the wall with my right hip. So what I'm going to do is I'm slowly going to rotate my legs so that they come up over the wall. My body comes perpendicular to the wall, and I'm going to kind of wiggle my way so that my hips are as close as to the wall as I can get them. My feet are just directly above me. My hands can either be out alongside my body with palms up. Maybe we bring our hands to our belly so we can feel our breath. You can also bring your hands up overhead to help open your heart, your chest, any which way that feels right for you. I'm going to choose here, hands on the belly, so I can really connect with my breath. And this is such a lovely pose because it allows us all the benefits of an inversion so that the blood is coming back towards our heart. We have weight off our feet. And you're welcome to stay here with feet up the wall for as long as you wish. If after a few minutes you wish to come into a traditional Shavasana where you're laying flat on your back to come and finish the practice, you're welcome to as well. And just find here we have the nice even breath. When you're ready to come out of this pose, we simply bend our knees and roll onto our right side. Take a few moments here to rest, to feel the earth. Very slowly, we can press our way up. Come back to our seated position. Sitting tall, bringing our hands to our heart center. Coming back to that breath. And we'll close our practice with one shared Om. Inhale together. Namaste.